Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, guys. How are we doing? Hope everyone is well. I forgot to clean my glasses. Can't see out of them. Lovely. Okay, that'll have to do. That will have to do for now. Oh, there's something right there. Shoot. Hey, Mary. How are you? Hear you sick? Hope you and the family is doing better. There you go. Maybe that'll work right there. Maybe. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Just a coughing fit right before I had to go on. Hi, Miss Pat. Hello, hello. Hi, Miss Robin. Hello, hello. Everybody come on in and say hi. Let me look over here real quick. Gonna have to do let's see if I can do this. A refresh. Hi, Miss Susan Romy. Not Rossi? Oh, shoot. Hi, Carrie Ann. How you doing? How you doing? I love it when Dee does that. She's just got that whole accent with it and everything. It's just really cool. Let's see. There we are, back up over here. Okie I shut my whole computer down and let it set for a while and rebooted it all back up. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everything goes good with it today. Yeah, it's an old one. Gosh, I bought it. When did I buy it? Gosh, like 2014 or something like that. So it's over 10 years old. I bought this one and it's a bigger screen. It's like the 21-inch pavilion screen. And then when it come to Black Friday, just a few months next, they had the 19-inch ones. So I bought two more. I bought two of those. It was for my business years ago. Hi, Greg. Hello, hello. And I still got them. They're still running. Fingers crossed. That's about all I can say for them. Fingers crossed. Well, guys, I made it to that sale. I'm going to tell you what. It was life and death. I'm telling you. I was scared to death at one point driving there because it was raining. Those big trucks were just plowing beside me. And we had winds here, really strong winds that morning. And I mean, I could feel it just like at some points, my whole car just felt like it was lifting and floating, you know. It was, and it makes your heart sort of palpitate and to stay on edge the whole time, because the wind is just whipping you around. Something awful. And then the big trucks, they just right on past you. And there was so much road construction. There's like 4 or 5 places between here and Kansas City that has road construction, and you can only go 55 miles an hour. You're supposed to, and I do. I'll set my cruise control to 55, but everybody around me is just blasting past me because they're just crazy. And once I got to Kansas City, then I had to go another hour, I believe, St. Joe. that's where that sale was. I was trying to tell you the town, but I could not remember it. And it was a lady that owned a ceramic shop, and she had passed. Her family was selling her items. This house that it was at was basically her storage unit. She had purchased this house. Um, the potholes are terrible here. I'm telling you, here it's just horrible. Oh, big. I mean, big like your tire will go down in them on the interstate, on I-70. Just not good. But this house that it was basically just to put her supplies in. It was like a storage unit. It had antiques, really neat. I did pick myself up one item, and I collect. See, I keep telling myself you are not collecting more stuff, but I collect also. And these are a little harder to find, but they're toast holders, which they would put on the table. Most of the ones I have, I believe, are Japan. Put on the table, they're ceramic, and they have slots that your toast go in. I have one that the slots are the letters that say toast, and the one that I got at this sale has a place for toast on each side, and in the middle, it has an affixed jam jar that goes in the center, and it had the spoon and lid, everything, no cracks, no chips, Japan piece, and I had to have it. And luckily, it was only $10. I mean, I could not believe it. I could not believe it was only $10. I just about, when the woman said, because it wasn't priced. Of course, everything I pick up isn't priced. And the woman's like, "Oh gosh, missed the price in that. Darn it. I don't know. What do you think about $10?" And I'm like, "Yeah, take it." So I did spend $10 on myself, but I also spent another 500 and some dollars on other items. It was a very expensive trip for me, because time I put gas in my car and bought everything that I bought, and y'all are not going to believe the item. I'm telling you, this woman could paint. Uh, it's just unreal. Absolutely unreal. Some of the things that she painted that I got. I did pick up a few pieces that weren't painted, and it was some of the older pieces, a couple of pixies. That one of them, it's a nice size one where the mushrooms are all standing, sort of leaning, and he's sitting on top of them. I did get that one, and I know that one is from the 50s, I believe. Um, and then one single one where he's just sort of sitting side view with his head turned and the knee up and leg out. Those are, your 60s, 70s ones. But I was happy to I got those two pieces. But guys, and then the next sales, there will be one in each sale, and I got 4 of them. I got the Victorian Santa Clauses that this lady did. I got 4 of them. She had a lot, but they were expensive. So had to watch, and I picked out 4 for you guys to see and purchase if you want. I got the nautical one where it has the reef on his head, has seashells in it, and it's got seahorses. Just a moment. And then it's got other little shells and stuff coming up out of his bag. And then the big robe he has on has this seashell motif on it. And then I got one let's see, that has the lambs all around his feet and in his arms. And I got one with birdhouses all over him. And the other one I got was the mistletoes on him. And those are all she could paint like crazy, this woman, I'm telling you. The stuff today that I brought that, I got there is painted just really, really nice. So I was happy to get there. It was supposed to be like a 2.5 hour drive, ended up being 3 with the road construction and rain and, wind. Took me about 3 hours to get there. I was still number 5 or 6 in the drawer because I'd left the house at about 4 in the morning. So I could stop and get cash because it was a cash only. So there again, you didn't know how much cash to take with you. It's like, oh my God. And so I stopped there. I stopped and got cash and gas and headed out. And I was on my way up there by 4:30 in the morning. So that'd be 36, 37, 7:30. Yeah. Hey, Miss Judy. Hello, hello. And Mr. Jim. Hello, hello. So I got there and there was no parking. It was a very busy street, no parking anywhere. You couldn't really park on the street. So across from the house there was businesses. And so we just parked in their parking lots, not up in front of their buildings, but off in the back, so it wouldn't we thought, the other people that I was parking alongside and everything, it wouldn't disturb their businesses. Jim's waving. Hi, Jim. But apparently they called the police, a towing company. They were towing people that was going to the sale. It was like, what? So one of them came over there and I was checking out the first time, because I checked out twice. And she started saying some words, and I mean, like cussing, yelling, and my business, and blah, 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 and I was like, my goodness, lady, the language, my ears. And she sort of quieted down, Oh yeah, they were towing them. Yeah, the tow company actually, when he first got there, the woman in the business wanted him towed right then. Don't even go ask him. Don't say nothing. Just go tow him. I want him off my lot. But he's like, I can't do that, So, I mean, legally he could do that, but his heart wouldn't let him do that. So he came over to the estate sale and told the estate sale people, and luckily some of the people got to move their stuff, move their automobiles before she told them. Before he got, it's crazy, just crazy. Yeah. Just people like that, they need something to do. They need a craft. She should have been over there buying some ceramics and paints. Okie dokie. All right. But anyway, it was a good sale. And then it was about 3 hours back, but I did stop at an antique mall on the way, Brass Armadillo, in Grain Valley. Between Grain Valley, yeah, I'd say it's Grain Valley, Missouri, and I picked up a few little things. It's been another, I don't know, $80, something like that. And yeah, so my goodness, and didn't get a whole lot for $80 because of what I picked up, but oh well. And then, guys, oh my gosh, I know y'all just hate, I don't know if y'all like listening to my stories and my chatting or what, but I was getting ready to check out, and I started having those darn Charlie horses and muscle spasms in my legs, and I couldn't move. It almost like You can't step. You can't raise your leg because you can't. That muscle's just it's locked up. You know, so I couldn't move. So one of the guys that worked there, he was coming by and he's like, "Excuse me, I need to get through here." I said, "I'm sorry, but I can't move right now." He's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "I'm sort of froze in this spot, having a muscle spasm. I'm sorry. I just I can't even raise my leg." So the guy in front of me, he's like, "Oh my gosh, are you all right?" And he pulled this bench around, just like whipped her around, you know. He goes, "So let's see if we can get you to sit down." He goes, "I know exactly what you're going through." He goes, "It's just horrible. You just can't do anything. You're like cement." So I got sit down, and then that gentleman took care of me. It was very nice of him. He did not have to do that. But he worried about me and watched me from the registers and everything. And because, you know, he's like, "I'll stay and I'll help get you out to the car and blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Sure you will, you know." uh, I said, "No, thank you." I said, "This is just um, something I'm used to. You know, it just hits me at different times. And I always hope and pray it doesn't hit me, you know, like at an estate sale or an antique mall or when I'm out, basically. I know that it happened to me at home." Um, but so I sat there long enough to where everything relaxed enough where I could get up and get to the checkout. And when I was at the checkout, it started again. Mm, it was so crazy. But I finally made it out very slowly, like dragging one leg to my car. And then once I got in my car, I couldn't figure out how to raise my legs up to turn to sit in the car. It was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I like it. I like that place too. I like it a lot. Um, oh, Robin got a gift from Judy. Woohoo. Yeah, that new pickup line. My legs will not move. That's a great pickup line. Yeah, you might have to pick me up off the floor line. Oh goodness. Mm. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. If there was anything you've seen in the preview that you would like to get a little closer look at, just let me know, and I will try to pull it as fast as I can. Um, I don't know what to start with, so y'all might help me out there on that one. I don't know. Y'all know I never know what to start with. Oh, I did add at the end, there will be other items. Now there are some item, most of, well, all of them, I think, except maybe one, you've seen before. They're just some Easter items that didn't sell in previous sales. Thought I'd bring back just in case anybody was interested and get them because you mean you should get them before Easter, um, because I mean that's not until April the 5th. That's a week, so you should have them. My packages usually go out pretty quick, so as soon as they're paid for, they go out pretty quick. Hi, Miss Gail. Hi, Ragdoll. Okay, baskets. I'll get those out. Usually go out really quick. I mean, I invoice on Monday. If you pay Monday or Tuesday before noon, then your box will go out that day on Tuesday. Um, are these the little baskets you're talking about? They have to be. I think it's the only baskets I have in here that aren't connected to something else. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Um, in each bag, there's 5 pieces. One of the pieces is not a basket, it's a little fan, but the little fans are really cute to make ornaments out of, because you already got your hook right here on the top, and then you can put a trim all the way around it and then glue whatever you want to these little wicker leaves. So in each basket, there is one of these. Let me get my start going. And there's 5 pieces in each bag, and they're about the same. Just like this one has a little green one like this one, and this one has an orange one, and then the rest of them are pretty close to the same, you know. So look how little these are. These are so stinking cute. Where's my ruler at? Oh, I don't know why that didn't. Try it again. There it went. So like I said, there's 5 of them in a bag. This one measures like 3¼ inches across, and without the handles you're looking at 1½ inch. With the handles you're looking at 2½ inches. So there's that one in it. Of course, each one of them has one of these, and then there's a small little basket, a lot like this one and the other one, a little oval one, and then little ones like this. So this is the one that I'm calling green, because this one little basket's got the green on it. So all of these are in one bag. And that is the green bag. You got to stack them in these to go just right. So everything goes back in them. That is the green bag. Hi, Amy and Chuck. Hello, hello. And these are, like I said in the preview, these are really cool to do like just a single egg in, or do small little do I have them sitting anywhere close? I got some small little rabbits, look at these. Like those little flat ones that I was telling you about, look at them standing up in there. How cute. Just some small little rabbits. And now this one has the little orange one. Oops, with a piece of grass hanging off of it. And it has this one. Another one of those. The little oval one even has an old China sticker in it. And then a little fan. And that is the orange bag. So there's 5 in each bag. I am with Ragdoll at 8. Let me get these all back in here. And I'm going to get my last call is in. And I don't think anyone else came in, so we're going to say sold. And then Ragdoll, I just need to know whether you want orange or green or both. Up to you. Both, okay. And congratulations. Hello, sweet people who gather here weekly. Hello, Gail. How you doing, girl? Just want to read. I just like reading the chat sometimes. I can't help it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Now, let's get those. We're going to lay those right there. I can't remember if anybody typed anything else they wanted to see. If there's something else you want to see quickly, just let me know, and I will get to that as fast as I can. Oh, and y'all won't believe the Halloween stuff I got. Oh, God. I got some really cool Halloween items as well at this sale. Can't wait to bring all of that. I'm so happy with that sale. It's unreal. Let's see. My nose is itching. I'll do this. Now, I mean, this one was a... Yeah, those little baskets are really cool. Nice and fun to decorate with and do different things with. And this lady, that sale that I went to, she was also like a crafter. And I picked up these little candy corn people. They got the little arms and legs and the little tennis shoes, and she's painted them up great. But, you know, she used, like, the arms are pipe cleaners, and the legs are pipe cleaners, and then they just got little hands and feet. They are so stinking cute. So she crafted otherwise, too. And so this is some old bump pipe cleaners. And, well, and there's one little thing of white that was just in the group, so I just put it all, because I bought all these in one group. So you get them all. I think I counted like 10 in this one, 8 in that white one. This one's never been opened. The last two's never been opened. And then, I don't know, let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8 in that one. So there's quite a few, orange, red, and white. Of the really nice bump chenille. I was trying to look at it. You know, some of it looks really, some of this stuff now that you buy nowadays, really cheap and like just acrylic-y looking. I don't like that, and none of this is that. This is some nice chenille. It's not that acrylic-y looking, you know. It's more of the fluffy. So I'm going to start all of this here out at $12. I think a bag of this is pretty expensive today. At one point I needed some bump chenille, and I had some, but I didn't have enough. So I had to go buy some, and it was the cheaper stuff. And I think it was like $3 or $4 a package. And it was that acrylic-y like stuff that I didn't care for. But so at $12, is a pretty good deal on all of this. No, I haven't. But I'll have to look out for it. Sounds interesting. I love Annalee's. Gail's in at 12. Thank you, Gail. Give it just a second here. If nobody else comes in, I'm going to stick my last. I got my last call ready. So if you want in, you better get in, because I'm going to push that last call in. And these are going to go to Gail. And sold to Gail. Congratulations to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I don't think I have any dark blue. I don't have any dark blue. Most of the times the colors I get are orange because people craft it for Halloween, Christmas, red and green, and then the white. When I get a color like in the blues or yellows and things like that, I consider it lucky because usually I don't. Next, I'll go ahead and do these. It's a little bag of these little roses. Not sure how old these are. They were just in a bag of flowers that I bought. And I'll be bringing some velvet leaves at the next sale. Because in that bag there was velvet leaves. There's 12 roses on each pick. They say made in China. When this thing's anymore, not made in China. Let me get a start. And it's these here. I think there's 12 flowers in each bundle. There's 3 of the burgundy colored ones and 2 of the pink from the 80s. Really nice. They're really pretty cool. And welcome, Decor and More. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. Let's see. Okay, so 3. So what is that? 3 times 12, 30, 36. 36 of this color there is, and 2 of these, so there's 24 flowers and 36. And I bet you it would help if I pushed that start price in, wouldn't it? The last time I bought little flowers, it's been quite a while, but I think they were right around $3 or $4 for a bundle. They may be even more than that by now because it's been a little bit since I bought any. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 12 is good. Decor and More says these are from the 80s. I knew they were a little older. I just didn't know how old. So I bet you are absolutely correct on that. So little bag of flowers, $12 start. And if no one's interested, I'm going to set them to the side. And we'll come back to them later. I'm going to come back over everything at the very end. Sometimes, not on all items, but some items, I lower the price if I've had one more than once. Most of everything that is today, I've never had on, but I am bringing back at the very end some Easter items that I have had on in the past, and I have marked them down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this one here. Now this here, look at this Easter basket. Oh my gosh. He is so cool because his little feet here are rounded. So he like rocks like this. It's just so cute. It's like you can push him back and forth just by moving the rabbit. There was a little bit of grass in there. I'm leaving it. I'll probably put it in a little zippy bag for you. It's just some rough, or not rough, what do you call it? It's like wood strips. If you don't want them, I'll leave them out, but you could use them. It measures. It's a long one. So let's go up here. I think this is the one. I'd say, let me see. Well, I'm doing it that way. I have a ruler right here on my bench. It is 14. Get it sitting. Yeah, it's about 14 and a half inches long, depending on where you bring that foot out at and his nose. He is really, really cool. Look at the flowers and everything on him, and that's on both sides. He is double-sided. So about 14 and a half inches long, and he is about 9, maybe just a smidge over 9 inches tall. Great centerpiece on a table, on a bar, you know, like a long skinny table would even look really cool on that, filled with bags of jelly beans, eggs, all different kinds of goodies. And there is the price on this one. Oh, aren't they? They are so, so cool. In Pat's case, this would look wonderful across the mantle. Really cute little pink cart with the purple, like forget-me-not little flowers, even on the wheels. The wheels do turn. It will roll. I don't want to spill that grass out, so I'm trying to be very careful. Really neat little, there's the underneath. Start is 48 on this one. He's pretty cool. He's an older one. The little pink and everything outline on him. It's a great piece. This is a piece you could have for a long time, you know, the little wooden pieces. You have ceramic bunnies on the mantle. You could set them in a cart. You could set them in a cart, Pat. You could set them in a cart. This grass. You could put your Annalees in it. It is adorable. Really, really cute. I'm going to set it to the side for right now. Oh, Miss Gail, I'm going to give everybody just a second. Gail is in at the 48. And cart full of cloth carrots. Oh, that would be wonderful. See, now I make these, and these I'm bringing back at the end of the sale. These are your Chenille covered yarn, you know, the yarn you can buy, the Chenille yarn covered carrots. These are bigger ones. And then I cover wire with that Chenille as well. But well, that one will fit in there. It's a little big for it, but yeah, some of the smaller ones would be great. And last call, and we're going to mark it sold. Congratulations on that. I mean, that's a wonderful piece. Wooden rabbit with cart. Congratulations. And thank you very much. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yours might, since California, yeah, it might take a little longer after. But you know what? Those are still great for spring. Put you some like a little, those little oh, tulips. Oh my God. Ugh, my mind went when it come to those. And you could just do a spring bouquet in the basket and keep it out. You don't have to put eggs and all that in to make it more Eastery. You could do it up and make it more spring, and keep it out. They would still look really, really cool. Is cool still a thing? Cool. All right. Let's see what is next. Is there anything anyone is wanting to see next? Because I know Sundays are like, a nice day. You spend with your family, do different things. My payment method is PayPal. And I ship from Missouri, and I use Pirate Ship. Um, Hello, Miss Maria. I knew I was looking through. I knew somebody knew had come in. Hello, hello. If you notice, Decor and More, that your name is like on my screen, it's like in gray. Um, that means I don't have your information. You're not registered with me, or maybe you've never purchased nothing from me before. So I just require that before you do, you know, you send me all that. Oh, you can't do PayPal. Well, see, now PayPal, you don't have to have a PayPal account. You can go in with just a debit card or a credit card or whatever, and you want to use as a guest. So you don't have to actually have a PayPal account. I don't know if you knew that or not, because you can use just, pay with a regular credit card or whatever. Okay, I'll go ahead and do those carrots, Gail. Why? I noticed that on like two or three other people's too, and yours went out on Tuesday. And when I ask my every time, so I've just got to the point where I just don't even ask anymore because I know I've shipped it. They always tell me that maybe it just didn't get scanned. Hey, Dean, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? Nice to see you, man. My goodness, yes. I remember you. Um, you send your information right here to this email. And as soon as I have it, I need your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address, including any numbers, apartment numbers, anything, whatever it takes to get it to your home, to your door. Make sure you get your zip code and all that good jazz on there, and I'll just send it to your regular email, since if you don't have PayPal. But if you have PayPal, then send me PayPal email that's connected with the PayPal. But since you don't, then just the email that you send me the information from, I will send an invoice to that email address, and then all you have to do is click on view invoice. It'll take you straight to it, and then you can pay that way. Imp! Oh my gosh! How are y'all doing? And just let me know when you do it, and I'll go in and check, and then I'll get you changed around. I'll go ahead and show these. These are a couple that I made. I do have two of them. One in sort of a what did they call this color? Something orange. I can't remember what they called it. Sort of a burnt orange and a mustard. And then the colors of the tops are different. Now you can make these shorter or longer. These are wires. You can pull them up and make them longer. You can push them down and make them shorter. You can make them any shape you want them. I take and I have it's a fondant rolling pin that I do, like when I do cakes and stuff and decorate with fondant. I wrap that around and make them swirlies. These, as the way they sit right here, are like about 12 and a half, 13 inches. You have pumpkins made like that? Yeah. So, I mean, you can make them even shorter by, like I said, stretching them or longer. I'll go ahead and do these because Gail requested. And I'll put my start in on these. I've had these in once before. Now, this price is going to be each. These do take quite a bit to make. Of course, I know when making things, you don't really get paid for your time, but the Chenille yarn, and then there's two separate pieces of styrofoam in here. And believe it or not, styrofoam is expensive. And that is the craziest thing, because you used to be able to buy styrofoam things like crazy. But the last time I had them on, I priced them at $15 each. I'm going to go ahead and bring it down a little bit. And since I've had them on once before, and do them at $12 each. These would look really neat, just sort of wired together. Put a bow in the center of them. Really big, nice bow right here. And you could hang them as a wreath on your front door. If you have a mantle, a fireplace, on each side, put a big bow on each one of them and hang it. There's just so many really cool things you can do with these. These are also great for in the fall to come out of a cornucopia basket, or just do a basket of your veggies. These would look really cute that way. So choice is either the orange or the mustard or yellow on those. Yeah. Just got here saying goodbye to my friend. Oh, you gotta do, grandbaby. I know my youngest son here back in last August had had me a grandchild. Did I say my grandson? My son, my youngest son had a grand boy, and he called me the other day and asked me to babysit the day after I got home from the big shop, and I was still having muscle spasms. And I was like, I can't do it. And I hated telling him I couldn't do it, but I didn't want to take any chances that I couldn't navigate around and take care of him properly, or drop him, telling him. So I had to tell him no, and I didn't like it. I didn't like doing that. So, Miss Gail, it's sold. Which one would you like? The mustard, the yellow, or the um the orange? Just 1 month old. Oh. Yeah, I just hated telling him no. I really did, because I don't get to see him that often, even though we don't live that far apart. Him and his girlfriend, they work and he's a babysitter, and then they're home, and life basically happens. And oh, okay, she wants both of those. And yeah, so I hate telling him no, but man, I was afraid I just couldn't do it, and I hate that. So congratulations. Oh yeah, I think the colors and everything great for fall. Whoop whoop. Okay. I'm gonna do the pillows next. Now there's 3 of them. Um, these pillows are absolutely wonderful. They are I can't really say it, so hopefully you know what I'm saying. Organza. I never have been able to say some words, that are different. Um, silk, silk organza. I think I'm saying that right. Organza, organza. I guess it depends on where you're from, but they are so cool. They are all hand done. Let me get that fluff off of it. Look at that. Look at that basket. Look at that handwork. I mean, like, oh my gosh, these are 1920s, 1930s, right in there. I have not had a chance to clean them. Like I said, I just got them. Um, there's not really a smell to them or anything like that. I mean, they seem fine to me, but I still, if I was getting them, I would want to open it up. And there is a place on here, right down here at the bottom. You can see the little stitches, hopefully, that you can take out, and you just take the little pillow out. Because I believe it's not just stuffed in there. There's like a little pillow, probably another little organza pillow, and real pretty green. When I seen them in the photos, I was like, oh my God, I hope I can get those. And I want to tell you what, guys, I got everything I wanted at that sale but one item. And the one item I didn't get was the little Santa cups. And I'm okay with that because I got everything else. I'm in Missouri, smack dab in the middle, right in between Kansas City and St. Louis, right? I mean, almost exactly in the center. Or there's this one here, the yellow with the little basket. Look at that work on it. I mean, oh my gosh. Because I would clean them, but there's no really staining on them. There's no holes in them. All the stitching is great. But I think I would soak the pillowcase part, because if you don't take the batting out, because this is that old cotton batting, if you don't take that out, that is never going to dry, and it will probably mold before it dries. So but then I think I don't know if I'd put that back in there, or I'd put newer like batting in it, because that cotton batting on the inside is great to make um, spun cotton animals out of. So just, FYI on that. This one feels a little lighter. Don't know if it's got the old cotton in it or not, but I know this one does because I can see it in there. So you have those 2 rounds, and look at this one. there is this one as well. And this one is the little rectangle. I'm going to go ahead and get my start in, and then I'm going to give you measurements. Okay, these are going to start at $14 each. Guys, these sell online for more than twice that. But I did get a good price on them, so I'm able to start them out really nice and low for you. Let me get you some measurements here. I might have to get my bigger ruler on these because these are so pretty. I have a couple more. They'll be in my next sale. And I'm measuring this about 12 inches. And I did include the little bit of ruffle here on the sides. The yellow one is 12 inches. This one is like right around 13 inches. And look at the handwork. Look at those flowers. I mean, my goodness. And the satin stitches, oh my goodness. And they did a really good job on that satin stitch. And then the rectangle one is, whoop, and now I am bringing it all the way out and measuring the lace and everything. This one is 16, including the lace, by 10. And when you get it, you're going to think, it's not 16 by 10. Well, when I pull that out, that's 10 inches across. And when I pull this out, that's 16 inches across. Because I didn't think it was that big either. But, and look at what do you think kind of flowers those are? Like thistles, maybe? I know it wouldn't be a thistle. I wonder what kind of flower. Like a dandelion? I don't know. But there's some really cool pieces. The backs, like I said, no staining or anything like that. But I think I would definitely open them, take that batting out, and then just soak this. And when I soak things, I just put it in a bowl. And then to make sure, because when you put it in water and your soap and stuff and let it soak, some pieces will stick up out of it. And then those don't get as clean as the others, and you may leave a water ring like on them. So what you want to do is just take a washcloth or a little towel that does not have any color, just a white one, that won't bleach out or, stain that color on these pillows, and lay that on top, and that holds everything down in your cleaner. And then just let them sit there. Just let them sit there all day. Drain them out. Clean the water, rinse them out, put new water in, new soap in, and then do the same thing again and leave them overnight. And then the next day, take them out. And I don't ever squeeze it, but I don't wring it. So then I lay it on a towel and roll the towel up, and then I lay it in the floor and I step on it because my weight will pull that water out into that towel. And then I just unroll it, lay them flat, and let them dry. Then once they're dry, with not a real hot iron on, because this is that organza silk, it's real sheer, and you can burn it very easily. So you want to make sure not to burn it. I'm putting my last call in. I'm with Gail at 15. And then restuff them. But there are these 3 to choose from right here, 2 rounds and a rectangle. I'm with Gail at 15. Oh, these pillows are awesome. Look at that. Got the French knots, that lattice work all around it. It's really cool. Miss Carol Bloom, are you still in, or I can't talk, or are you out? Just let me know. And I love the colors because it's like a minty green, real pretty. So she says out. Those were the only two in. Gail, I just need to know round, green, or yellow, or the rectangle. This color's only got 2 green. These 2 right here. I will put you on them on it. I'm gonna toss them back on my bed. That way they don't get anything on them or anywhere. The 2 green. And Miss Carol, would you like the yellow one at your 14? She says pass. So this one is back open. If anyone would like it, it is $14. Just type in the number 2 if you would like to have this pillow. It is number 2, $14. That's a whoop whoop. Congratulations. I'm going to set that right, I believe, over there. Okay. Put a little mark beside that one. Now I'm going to move on to the Annalees. Oh my gosh, these Annalees are so stinking cute. I'm telling you. Oh, they are so, when I found them, I thought, oh my God, those are so stinking cute. So let's give a start on these. And it's a choice on them. These are the little, I think I called them chicks, but I think they're little ducks. Ducks, chicks, you know, they're cute. That's all there is to it. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. How stinking cute is that? Got the little raindrops hitting the back of him. This one is from 2014. Absolutely awesome. And he just sits like this. He'd look great in a basket. Oh my gosh. He is just, I'm telling you. And the colors, I mean, let me see if I can brighten. The colors are absolutely wonderful on these. I'm telling you, oh my gosh. And we got 3 siblings going for them. Very, very nice. That's the little one with the flower hat, is what I called that. And then there's this one here. And this one is from 2019. Little white wicker basket with the little polka dotted eggs. How stinking cute is that? I forgot to tell you how tall that other one was, but he's about 9 inches. This one's about 7.5. Look at her face. And she just stands up just like this. And she's movable. I mean, you can move her head around and reposition her however you want. Her little wing as well. And look at that. Look at that fluff feathers. Oh my gosh. Cutie, 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 cutie. And then this one here is the biggest one, I believe, of them. And it is the one with the lace umbrella. Sort of that parasol, I guess. Not really an umbrella. Parasol, but not parasail. Parasol. And it's from 2018. Look at his face. Look at that face. Just, I'm telling you. Bring his face down a little bit. And this one is right about 10 inches if you do it to the top of his fluff. Stinking cute, every one of them. This one has the little pad that it stands on as well. Very nice and clean. Really cute. Let me do a last call. So I'm going to get that last call here. Let's see. Susan's at 20. Greg's at 21. Pat's at 22. Mobilities. Little chickies. And last call is in. Oh, Linda, I don't know if you made it in time. Let me look. I think you might have been after the last call, Linda. But I'm gonna look. Nope, you were actually above. You are above at 18, but you have to bid more than 18. Oh, you came back in at 28. Okay, so Linda, you are in because you did put a number in above the last call. So the choices are the one with the little flower hat, 2014. You can see his little tag right there. The one with the umbrella, parasol. Yeah, parasol. Okay. Can't remember. Talking to myself right now. And look at those little chicks. Are ducks. I don't know. They're just cute. Got the little bonnet on her head. She's got the little wicker basket. That's the thing I like about Annalee's, you know. They could have put a little plastic basket there, you know, it's still been cute, but they used an actual wicker basket. And the little eggs, they feel like paper mache, maybe. Like a, yeah, paper mache. Just as stinking cute as can be. So it is a choice on them. You can take any of them you'd like, but look how they look sitting together. Aren't they cute? I about fell over when I found them because I usually can't find many Annalees, and there they were sitting in the same booth. Now I did pick these up Antique Mall, Brass Armadillo. I am with Susan at 32. Linda, they're not yours yet, hon. We got we have Susan in at 32. You have to go 33 at least. And then nobody has said out yet. So, but it looks like she said she's gonna take all of them. Pat's in at 35. I was trying to figure out which one's my favorite. I think I like the little flower hat one, maybe. I don't know. I think it's because of the pink. You know, I think it's because of the pink. Linda's at 36. Greg's at 37, though. So let's see. Greg is ahead at 37. Linda came back in at 40. I gotta sit down a minute. I'm getting a cramp in my hand. Sorry. There again, let's give some measurements. About 10 inches, including the fluff. 2018 on this one. The little flower hat. Now you can do him in different ways. They've just got him. This is the way I bought him. He's positioned like this. So when he sits down, his little tail back here hits the back and holds him up in place like this. But like I said, you can move him around. He is 8.5. Oops. What am I doing here? Did my last call go? Yes, it did. Okay. So let's see. What am I doing? It looks like Pat's out, Susan's out, Greg's out, and we're going to mark that sold. So Linda Imbus. Which one? Are ones or all? Are we still with the all? You got them at 40. All right, I have your name down on them. Those are all yours. Thank you very much and congratulations. And thank you, Susan, Greg, and Pat. Appreciate that. Lay him down there. Those are so stinking cute. My goodness. Okay, are y'all ready for these? I'm telling you. The woman could paint, okay? She could paint like crazy. Oh, these are so stinking cute. Now, these would be a choice again on these. These are the raincoat. What do they call them? April showers, bring May flowers, or April showers, something like that. I can't remember what they called them when they came out back in like 80s, 90s. In that area. I remember them when I was doing ceramics, and I started doing ceramics back in the 80s. And this is the start on them. $28 is the start. But oh my God. Guys, look at the eyes, the eyelashes, the flowers, and even the little, every raindrop has a face on them. I'm telling you, oh my gosh. How stinking cute is that? And she measures 9 inches. I mean, these aren't little ones. I mean, these are nice. 28 on this one. The inside of her hat has the little flower motifs on it, and even her little rubber boots down here at the bottom have it on there, her cuffs, collar, and then the silver on the snaps or hooks. And the little stitch work. What they've done is painted her. And then they took like an antiquing and went back over her with that and rubbed most of it all off. Left it just in the like little stitch places, which was really nice. Look at it back on the back of her hat in the creases. And then they had painted her and then dry brushed the rabbit's fur back on her. I mean, just so stinking cute. Oh, those are the ones like you have for your mat. Oh, aren't they cute? And then this one. Oh my goodness. She did the plaid. No, I don't know how she did those lines so straight, but those are all hand painted straight. And he's in yellow. Got the little raindrops. I love those little raindrops. I think I bought some of those little raindrops separately, but they weren't painted. So I'm going to try to paint some of them. But isn't he just cute? Again, you can see how it's dark and light. That's where they antiqued it and then left it down in some of the stitches. Aren't they stinking cute? The other one was, what did I say, 9 inches? Yeah. Yeah, actually about 8.5, I'd say. Setting. Let's do this one setting. And this one's almost 10. Yeah, there's a little difference in height. One's yellow, one pink. I'm getting my last call ready. Let's see if I can pick them both up at the same time. April showers, spring Mayflowers. Aren't those? See, now these aren't just for Easter. You could leave these out all spring. So you got all of April, all of May, gosh, even into June. These are just so stinking cute. I mean, absolutely stinking cute. Last call went in. Now I'm going to have to look. Okay, so Imp said out. So we're going to say sold at $31. And then Amy, Chuck, I just need to know whether you want yellow or pink or both. Look, they've even got little eye makeup on. I mean, this woman could paint. These are made by a company called Donna, Dona, Donna Molds. I remember when they came out. Oh my God. Love them. I'm going to set them back over here real quick. And there's no chips, no cracks, and nothing. They are perfect. And they want them both. I do not blame you. Amy and Chuck. They are the cutest thing ever. Cutest thing ever. But I'm going to tell you, they run a really close second or first. These run to these. I mean, I love these as well. That's why I picked them up. There are 4 of them to choose from. These are the Fairies. And oh my gosh, if you have a fairy garden, it had to be an indoor one. It has to be an indoor fairy garden. Or just to sit. These definitely you could send me pictures. Send me pictures when you get that done. But the little fairies here, I don't want to like break my horsies. One of them already has a little place. Okay, I'm going to show these. I'll go ahead and give them a start. But guys, oh my gosh. Because I love your displays, Amy and Chuck. I just absolutely love them. They're wonderful. Make my day. I'm going to start these out. Now, these are going to start out at $20 a piece. Because I really wanted these to bring because they are so stinking cute. So I really did pay up for them. But oh my gosh. Wait till y'all see them. Okay. Look at these. Oh my gosh. She's got the little pansies. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them to choose from, sitting in the flower with the little crystal glass ball over here on the side. Look at the wings. Oh my God. This is the back of her. So, so pretty. This one stands right about 5 inches. Look at her little cracker jack is showing. She's just so cute. She's got a little sparkle to her. I'm telling you, this lady, unbelievable in her painting. So starting out at $20 each. That is the one that I think I called purple. This one is the green one because it's got sort of a mint green pants on. And this one measures, let me set it down here so I can measure it a little better. This one measures right around 4, maybe just a smidge over 4 inches. Look at the ears, the little elf fairy ears. She's holding the little crystal, got the little leaf across her hat, a head there as a hat, and look at the wings, little rainbow like wings, all leaned back. So stinking cute. Just absolutely stinking cute. These would be great in a little girl's room, I think. Little boy's room even. And then this one here where she is. Oh, let me measure it before I pick it up. This one here is where she's asleep. And this one is right about 5 inches again. And it is this one here. And she's asleep. And look at the little eyelashes, and there's the little crystal ball on it. Just as cute as can be. And then she's got all her little wings. Now some of these molds, like this little wing was poured and then attached afterwards. So if you see a gap or something like that between the piece, yeah, that's just because that's the way it was poured. It was then attached after the fact. After it was poured, it was in greenware. And then the one with the mushroom. She's holding her little mushroom. She's got her little crystal. They just did a wonderful job. The makeup on their face, the details of that is just absolutely unreal. This is the smallest one or the shortest one of them all, and it's 4 inches. Because she's not sitting up on a flower. She's on the ground with the mushrooms. Just as cute as can be. And this is choice. I'm starting it out at 20. So we have, let me set that one over here real quick. So we have the purple. See, and I can just see some little animals, some little bunnies, some little, even little cats or dogs or whatever, just, other little animals sitting around. That would be really cute. This one is the one that I am calling purple. And this one is sleeping. This one is the one I'm calling green. And the last one here is mushroom. Very, very cool. I was looking at those. Let's see, maybe it's this one. Maybe it wasn't these. CML signed, and that was, I guess, her initials. There's actually, I think the little rabbits have Sam on the bottom of them. I'm like, what? Must either somebody's initials or somebody named Sam did them, and it wasn't this Sam. But let me set those right back over here if I don't have any interest in them. But before I do that, let me get these off of there. I started these little fairies out at $20 each. They are so stinking cute. It is a choice on them. The mushroom, the green, the purple, or the sleeping one. Let me write those down real quick. Next, or what I call, well, they were also called when they came out, pencil pieces. These are the pencil rabbits. They did pencil Santas, pencil rabbits, the pencil leprechauns. And what that meant was they were tall and skinny, just straight up and down like pencil skirts. So let me show you those, and we'll get a price in on those. These are going to be $12 each. And we have, look at these. Aren't these cute? This one is like 9.5 inches tall. Look at that. It's got a little bouquet. Bouquet. Really cute. Looks like she's painted them like a dark brown on the rabbit and a darker green on the grass, and then dry brushed lighter colors on it. Love these. Really cute. There's that one. Now this little guy is holding a carrot. He measures 9.5 inches. Look at that little smiley face. Just as cute as can be. This one is a Knoll mold. When did Knolls came out? They used to have a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh. I painted so many of those Knolls Christmas trees. It was absolutely unreal. Really cool tree. It looked like a blue spruce. And then this is the gardener farmer guy. He is 9.5 inches as well. And then she's put her initials there, it looks like. He's got a little watermelon bandana on. Now, see those little things? She's hand painted every one of those little pieces on there, because that was just plain. I mean, it would have just been white when she turned, got into bisque. So anything on there, any color-wise or anything, she's hand painted all of that. And then he's got his little shovel. Really, really cute. I was wondering if it had the date. Don't see a date. And I'm guessing she's probably 9 inches as well. Yeah. She's a little shorter than the other ones. Why did they always make the girl shorter? You know, there are sometimes women taller than men. Yeah, about 9 inches. The other ones were 9.5. This one is 9. She's got her little hat on, her little straw hat like, but it's ceramic. She's cutting got her little scissors to cut flowers. And then look at the little dress all done real neat and nicely. I'm with Maria at 12. It is choice. Let's try to see 1993 on these. I'd say these came out, well, and stated on the bottom here. See if I can show you that. Right there, 1993. This would have been an indent that was in the mold. So that is dated by the mold. Just as cute as can be. I am getting my last call ready. Those are the 4 you have to choose from. The girl, farmer, I call him farmer, gardener. And then you have the rabbits, one with a carrot and one with flowers. All of them are 9.5 inches, except for the girl. She is 9 inches. And last call went in. And we're going to say sold. My voice just went. So, Miss Maria, can you tell me which ones you want? There's one with the flowers, the rabbit with the flowers, rabbit with the carrot, and then gardener, farmer guy, and girl. You got those at $12 each. They're very nice. Girl. All 4. Did y'all hear that? Ow. What's that? And congratulations. And thank you very much. These are so stinking cute. Let me lay them down here. Just trying to find the best way to lay them, because I want them to be okay. Just like that. Yes, they will. They will look absolutely adorable all set up. Next. Remember, guys, at any point, if there's something I haven't showed that you would like to see sooner, just let me know, because we can pop right to anything. I'm pretty much set up here where I can get to a lot of different things. Okay, look at these. Oh my goodness. Look how stinking cute they are. I picked up 2. I should have probably picked up some more. I just had to really watch, because, you know, it was a cash only sale, and I had to watch what I was spending, because I didn't want to have to leave and go to the bank again. You know, little sunflower baby. There's the back of mean, it's just so cute. And the little daisy baby. This is Choice. They are, one has LP on the bottom. Well, so one of them has a little bit of a signature there. And let me get a start in on these. These are going to be $12 each. But look how stinking cute they are. How many babies have you seen like that? They remind me of those anthropomorphic flowers, you know. And I have some of those. This one is about 3¼ inches tall. That's what I'm getting. 3.5, 3¼ right in there. And then this little one here, stinking cute, is the same. So you got one for spring and one for fall. One has a little bit darker skin tone than the other. Oh, you can see that. Really, really cute. And then again, he's got his little Cracker Jack showing. And she did some detail now, I'm telling you. Like, she even put little fingernail polish on them. Look at that. I mean, my goodness. The little eyelashes. This one has like a little light blue eye makeup on. How stinking cute. These are $12 each. I'm going to get my last call ready here. Imp is in at 12. Thank you, Imp. Aren't they, Greg? Aren't they just absolutely stinking cute? I think they're like a stinky stink. Yeah, that's what we're going to call them. These are stinky stink. Stinky, stinky cute. No one else comes in here in just a second. I'm going to put my last call in. Last call is in, and we're going to say sold. And I just need to know which one you'd like, the pink or green, pink or green, or both. Gotta fly my flower, babies. Pink. Where are you at? I know, I just had you right in front of me. There it is. Found it. And if anyone would like the other one, this one here is still available. $12, and it's number 15. The pink one is gone. Set it down there. This one here, I think, is next. Look at that. Look at that. Ceramic little lamb. Oh my gosh. That's like overload right there. That is like overload. About 6 inches, maybe just a smidge taller than 6 inches. Oh my goodness. Let's do a start in on that one. I'm telling you, she had some of the cutest pieces. Wait till you see the Victorian Santas. Oh my gosh. I was able to get 4 of them. I so badly wanted to go back the next day when everything was probably half price, but it was 3 hours there and 3 hours back. So I just couldn't do it. Uh, I couldn't do it. And I was already having muscle spasms. It was crazy, but I wanted to so bad, and I was thinking about it, and I felt so bad that I couldn't. Look how stinking cute that is. And I love, she got little blue eyes. Look at those wispy, just on the corners, those wispy eyelashes with that blue eye makeup. She's, I mean, just done a wonderful, wonderful job. And then tied that little bow on around the neck, but you could change that and put any color you want. Imp is at 14. Victorian Santas, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I only have one of these. Yep, this is the only one I have. It was the only one there. I looked for lambs. I wanted more lambs. One of the Victorian Santas has lambs around its feet, around the bottom of its gown, or he's what would you call it? Like the big coat that he wears, and in his arms. So I have lambs there. I'll be bringing a Victorian Santa every sale. I got 4 of them for the next 4 sales. And but yeah, this is the only lamb. I think the only lamb I got out of everything. So I'm getting my last call ready. If you are not in and want in, make sure you get in now, because I said this is the only lamb I have. Lambs are hard to find. I mean, like, really, for me anyway, hard to find. I'm going to put my last call win in. Oh, Marie, let me see if you made it in time, Marie. Let me check real quick. Refresh that. Yes, you did. You did make it in time. You are above that last call. So I'm with Marie at that was close, at 15, and Imp's back in at 16. I'd say the Santas are probably the tallest one is the nautical one with the seahorses and everything and the shells, because it has a scepter, and on the very top of the scepter is a starfish. It may be the tallest, but then I think the lamb has a staff as well with the hook on, like a shepherd's hook. I'd say they're probably around 11, 12 inches in height. I'm guessing now. I'm guessing it's around there. There was bigger ones. There were some that were probably, I'd say, 20 inches tall. But then you start getting up into the hollowness of the piece and it collapsing when shipping and, it busting. So I just try not to fool with those kind of items. It was just a little bigger than I like to deal with. But did I want them? Oh, yes, because they were wonderful. And it looks like Marie's at 17. Imp says out, and I'm going to pop that in as sold to Miss Maria. And let me find, there it is. Congratulations, and thank you very much. And thank you, Imp, for building as well. That's so cute. Okay, wait till y'all see this. I know I keep saying that. I keep saying that over and over and over. But I think every one of them is just absolutely wonderful. This will also be a choice. I'm telling you, these, and they're a couple of different rabbits, but they're different, but they'll still be a choice. Let me find them here. What did I do with you? There they are. Right where I put them. They're right there where I put them. Okay. I have a large collection of toys. I used to paint them like crazy, and I had a lady that bought one from me every year. And she's passed as well. But yes, it was like clockwork. She would start telling me, "Okay, go ahead and get that next one because next I wanna do one again." And she sent me pictures. She had them all up on her shelves and everything. It was wonderful. I think the one that was my favorite was just the head, and he had this beard that whisked around, and he had a pipe. It was wonderful, and it was, oh, probably the size of a cookie jar, maybe just a little smaller, but yeah, he was a pretty neat one. So these here are gonna be choice, and they're gonna be $14 choice. They are so cool. This one is, what does that say on the bottom? Something. Can't read it. But it's marked, but I can't read it. Something molds. Is it Aaron molds? But it doesn't give me a date. But oh my God, look at her. Isn't she wonderful? Oh my gosh, this woman could paint and give these pieces just so much personality, character. They're just wonderful. They just make you smile when you look at them. She did such a wonderful, wonderful job on them. And this one is looking at around 6 3/4. I'm sorry. Do y'all know, like last week, I told you I wanted to go to this sale really bad because it had some of the best, really cute stuff. She is so cute. She's got her little umbrella, and look at that, the collar and everything goes all the way around. She is just awesome. Little gray bunny. Oh, little mama bunny. 6 3/4 inches tall. And then there is this one. It's about 5.5 inches, and this is one of those big-eyed bunnies. Love it. Absolutely love it, with the blue polka dot little bow in her hair. Oh, it's got little white and red polka dots, and look at those big eyes. Oh my God. And that little tail on the back. Oh, and this is one of them that's marked Sam on the bottom. Don't know why. I didn't do it. But maybe there was someone who made it, and I know she had grandchildren and everything, so maybe one of those did it. And I think she taught them right, because look at those eyelashes. Ah, I love it when she puts that blue eye makeup on them. And look at the little beans. Look at them beans. Oh my goodness. How cutie patootie is that? It is a choice, either one, about 6.5, and then about 5.5. Or, well, this one was 6 3/4 and 5.5. But, oh, my goodness. And these really, I think, I want to tell you right now, I'd leave them out all year round. I just really would. They just would not matter, Easter or whatever. I still think bunnies can be left out all year round. Aren't those melting my heart? I'm telling you. Absolutely. Getting my last call ready here. It is a choice between the two. Marie is at 15. Just stinking cute. I'm telling you, stinking cute. Last call went in. I'm trying to watch when I put last call in. I'm trying to make sure I've set it over here on YouTube because there is a lag. When I first started today and got pulled StreamYard up, there was a 4.5 minute difference to when it said I was going live. And then all of a sudden, YouTube caught up a little bit, and then it said it said at one point I was, y'all were waiting on me, and then it said I had 2 minutes before, and I'm like, well, which one is it? So I just went ahead and came in. So I don't know if I was late or early or what I was. So Imp says out. Where market sold. Maria, it is up for you. Choice at 15. Do you want the big-eyed bunny with the polka dotted bow, or do you want the little lady? And I think I wrote it down as a bunny in a dress with an umbrella. And this one I wrote down polka dot bow. So just let me know. They are both stinking cute. It's okay, Imp. I got more bunnies. I have more bunnies today. And then I have some at the end that I'm bringing the prices down on. So there's going to be more. Because I'm trying to sell as much Easter as I can so I don't have to put so much away. Imp Maria would like to know, which one did you want? No, Imp, it didn't matter. They were bunnies. The gray one, if you don't want it. So this one. Bunnies. Oh, girl, you and bunnies. I bet you just go into a state of panic when you walk into, say, like a store where they're getting ready for Easter because they're everywhere. Okay, the big-eyed bunny for Maria. And Imp, did you want the one with the dress? Maria took the big-eyed bunny. So Maria's getting this one. And do you want... I tried to avoid them. I bet. I bet. I try not to walk that way in the store because I like all of that kind of stuff. So Imp, you would have this one at your 14. Okay. I will set it right down there. Put your name on it. All right. Oop, heard somebody upstairs. Oh, congratulations to both of you. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's see. Next, Next, I want to go ahead and do these because I just sort of want to move them so I don't break them anymore. Now these will be choice of color. I guess. And just be aware of the red one. And it was me. I did it. I did it. I did it myself. Which, really upset me. But it is these blown glass. Look, they have long, these have two shorter hooks. This has a longer. So I'm guessing they probably hang where these were up above and this would hang down below. Something like that, maybe. But they are your blown, spun blown glass. And these made it all, this one made it home with me, the pink one. Very pretty. You could use these hooks and hook them on your Christmas tree. That would be really cute. I'm going to get a start on them. And guys, believe it. Let me tell you. I think I actually pulled one up. Maybe. Who knows? Y'all know me and pulling something up, whether it's still there or not. And this was the closest thing I could find. And it was for two of them. But the closest I could find were these unicorns with the hooks on them. And they were asking. Now, this is an asking price. This is not a sold price because I couldn't find any with hooks on them with a sold price. They're asking $33 for two of them. What I found under the sold was ones that didn't have the hook on them, and they were bigger. But they were selling around $30, but they were bigger. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. But I think the hook makes it. I mean, I don't know. It's like carousel horses. I looked up that too, but then that carousel thing would have come all the way through the bottom, like a pole all the way through them. But so I couldn't find that. But so I'm going to start them out, at $10 each. I think that sounds good for where they were at online. They are all glass, all spun, blown. And then there's these here, a blue and a green. So the pink one has the longer hook, and then the green and the blue has a shorter hook. But I also have this red one. Now, this red one, I broke this off the hook. I did glue it back. I crazy glued it back on right down there at the base. And I think I got it pretty good. I don't know if it's going to stay, but the horse itself is fine. I think you could weave some of that fishing line if you wanted to hang it on your tree through the bubbles and the spun glass and still be able to hang it. Also, if you wanted to leave it and to make it more secure, take a ribbon and wrap it around it and then douse the heck out of it with some crazy glue and let it soak into that ribbon. It'll give it a little more strength, and then put a bow on it. That will help out a lot. I didn't want to add anything to it in case y'all just thought, I don't care if it's on there or not, and just pop it off and be done with it. But yeah, they are really cool. Like this red one is 6 inches tall with the hook. And from tail to ears here, you're looking at around 4 inches. So a nice little size horsey. That's the red one. The pink one has the longer stem as well, hook. And now this is that, like painted on flashed paint. It's not the glass. So some of it may be missing here and there. And then here's the green. It has a little shorter one. Hook. The horses are all about the same size. But really cool. See, like that. The blue and the green one are right around 3.5 inches top to bottom. And then right about 3.25 inches from tail to ears up here. Very, very, very pretty. The way that, I don't know if y'all can see it in there, but that light picks it up and they just sort of glimmer. Glisten. Glimmer, glisten. I don't know how everyone say it. But the blue and the green have the shorter. The red and the pink have the longer. Just the red has been glued at the base. They're $10 each. Let me lay those right over here. I'm going to lay those right over here to the side. They are very fragile. And I want to say, and I think they're from the 70s, I believe. Here I am over here going, lay down. Easy. All right. And all right, let's go to something else. We'll come back to those. I just needed to move them. I had them laying in this little piece of batting because I didn't want them to bump on anything when I pushed them on that cart. All righty then. Are y'all ready for this? How do I want to do this one? All right, let's do these. These are some little bunnies. Now, I, at one point in my life, back in the 80s, painted so many of these bunnies. It was like assembly line painting. And I did ceramic baskets up. And I put one of these bunnies. Now, these are the small ones, but one this size, the bigger ones. See the difference in the size. I did the bigger one like this and set it in the center of the basket. You got a bunny and 2 eggs and the basket for like $28. Just a moment. I got somebody knocking at my door. It's my grandson. He just wanted to show me his socks. He has some socks that are K-pop. And he just thought I needed to see them. Oh, the boy. Let me get to where I can find these. And I always call these little thumper bunnies because that's what they remind me of. There it is. I was looking for my mouse. Oh my goodness. Couldn't find it. I'm going to remove that. Yeah, he just, I just wanted to show you my socks. And I'm looking at him like, I'm on my show right now. What can I help you with? Oh. I think he does. He's a little poo-poo head sometimes. But he's ornery, and you ask him about it and he'll tell you he didn't do anything. And I'm looking at him and I go, now, you're talking to grandma. You tell me the truth now and you don't get in trouble. But if you continue to lie to me like I know you are doing right now, you will get your pants pulled down and you will get a spanking. No, I said, then you just always tell grandma the truth and that will never, ever happen. Okay. And then he tells me the truth. He definitely doesn't want his pants pulled down and get a spanking on his bare butt. Not that I think I'd really do that, but if he thinks that that's okay. All right, so we're going to start out with the little ones first. It'll be a choice on those on however many you want. And I gave them all colors. I've put a little rubber band around their neck. So if you see that little rubber band, don't worry about it. It's just on there just so I know what color. Oh, yes, they do. When I pick him up from school, he starts telling me, he goes, now, this is just a story, a dream, a story. It's not real. So then he starts building on this story. And he can come up with some things I was like, what? Yeah. So let's start with this one. This one is, let me look at it here, the colors. Okay. This one here's the pink. It's got a little pink. Now the little rubber band, like I said, there's no chips or cracks on them. I just put that on there to know the color. So this is the little pink one. It's what I'm calling pink because the little rubber band's a pink color. These are those little bitty. And these measure, I think, right around 1.5 inches, if I remember right. Nope, 2 inches. 2 inches. Let me. Oh, dang it. I put in the wrong number. There it is. Okay. These are $6. So, like I said, the little rubber band is just for me to know which one you want. So, this one here, starting at $6. Really cute. Got his little foot out and little ears back. This one is pink. It's got the little pink rubber band on it. Because they're all little. Only 2 of them are alike. Like that one there. There's another one of those. And then these here. Look at that. So stinking cute. This one is yellow. Hi, Christine Jones. How you doing? Nice to have you. This one is the one we'll call blue. He's got one ear down like here, like that. And one ear out. Both feet out. Cutie patootie. These are all about 2 inches. And then this one is the green one. It's like the pink one I showed you in the beginning. So the pink and the green are the same. And then I didn't put one on him because he's the only one I have laying down. So he's good. He's a laying down. He's got little pink bean there. Just as cute as can be. And I don't know. It says Sam on the bottom. And apparently made in March the 4th. At some point. Didn't do a year, just says March 4th. 3/4. But has Sam on the bottom of it. So that's the one lying down. my last call ready. I'm going to show them one more time, and then I'm going to pop that last call in. Here's the yellow. Again, he has Sam on the bottom of it. The pink has Sam on the bottom of it. The blue, now the blue, I don't think, blue don't have anything on the bottom of it. But apparently they were done by someone named Sam. The green has Sam on the bottom. Miss Daisy. And then this little one here, laying down. He has Sam on the bottom of it. I didn't do these guys. They were like that. Last call is in. And it looks like I'm with Miss Daisy. Yeah, at 8. Carrie Ann is out. Sold to Miss Daisy. Mom, do you know which ones you want? I'm going to hold them up one more time. So here's the yellow one. Now these are the little small ones. These are the little 2-inch ones. This one is the yellow one. This one is the pink one. Now the pink and the green are the same. They're the same little guy. Pink, yellow, blue. Pink, yellow, blue. Got that? I got it. Pink, yellow, blue. Let me write. Pink, yellow, blue. And then, so what I have left, let's see, the next person was Imp. I have the green and the one lying down. Would you like those at your $7? Or would you like one of those at your $7? This one is the green one, and the one lying down are the two that are still available. And that would be for your $7. Yeah, Mom hasn't seen any of this stuff that I got because I just got it on the one lying down. And then Carrie Ann, at the $6, I have the green one left if you would like it. And you would get that for the $6. She says pass. So I do still have this one available, the green one. It is $6. Is that right? 6. Yeah, 6. It's number 38 if anyone would like the little green one. The little green rubber band. That was the only way. I didn't want to stick anything on them, and then I couldn't find any stickers small enough for them. Looks like Thumper. Yeah, like a little Thumper bunny. So he would be $6, number 38. Gail's going to take that one. Now, I have this one. This one is bigger. tell you how tall it is. It's 3 inches tall. It's about an inch taller than the others. It also says Sam on the bottom of it. I didn't do it either. And we'll start this one out at 8. He's a little bigger than the other ones. Mama. Oh, somebody's like, I'm going outside. He was serious. Now, did y'all hear him? I could hear. I don't know if y'all could hear him or not. But he's like, I can't. I am going outside. He kills me. He just absolutely kills me. $8. This is like the little ones, but it's a bigger one. It's where the little ones were 2 inches. This one is a 3 inch. And then they made these even another scale up, and I think they were like 4 inches or something like that. And I had made those for Mom at one time. I don't know if she still got them or not. She gave several of the ceramic pieces I made her to my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter. So $8 on this little guy here. And let me mark that one just like that. Okay, let's see. I done did that. Now I have this piece here. These are some of those like roses that was in the bag of flowers, but I took the white ones and I'm just dropping them inside of here. And it's just a bundle of 12 of those little dropped in here. I just thought they looked cute. Just a little ceramic piece, same lady. She did this as well. It's a little cart. I mean, she did an awesome job on these pieces. So this is the next piece that's up. White bunny with the basket cart with the open egg in it. And I'm just going to put those flowers in there like that. And they'll just come, I'll put these in a little plastic bag if anyone purchases this piece. It'll be in your box. Always check your box out because you never know when a little bag of something, I may just add extra here or there. I think I added something to Susan's box this past week. Hopefully she found it in there. This one starts at 12. Really cute. It's got that Japan look to it, like they did the rabbits and the carts and things. Really a neat piece. Stands about 2 3/4 inches tall, and it looks like you're right around 4 3/4. Just really neat piece. On this side, it's got flowers draping. $12 start. On that piece there. If I don't have any interest, let me set that down. And mark that one. There it is. It's like, what in the heck? Next. Whoops. Dang it. Okay. That went. Yes, Imp, I will. I will put that down for 10 for you. I can do that. I'm the boss here. I can do that. I can't remember who said that. I can do that because I'm the boss. So I'm like, okay, you do it, girl. Ah, dang it. How come I can't get that to do that? Congratulations. All right, so let's do these next ones here. I'll start at 6. I tried to bring a whole different price range. You know, some things were more expensive, some things are less expensive. Something for everybody. I try to remember that every time when I buy stuff and when I bring it. I try really hard to do that. So this is a choice. They start at $6 each. It is the little ducks. Let me see if I can get a hand over that so you can see it better. The little ducks on like the little cracked egg. They are so stinking cute. They are different. One stands with his head turned out. One's got his mouth open, all really cute. She will make room. She gonna put shelves, tier different tiers where she can show those. Trying to tell you how big these are. These are like 3 inches. 3 inches tall. Just, I mean, oh my gosh. And these are all hand painted by the same lady. I just can't believe the. Now I could paint, and I could probably do some of it, but there's some things like I know there's just no way. Like the plaid on that, I don't know how in the hell she did that, but the plaid on that the April shower raincoat rabbits. I'm gonna get my last call. Last call is in. Charge admission to view. Oh, Imp said 7. Last call's in. Carrie Ann is at 8. Lori, I've already put last call in. I don't take any new bids after last call. You have to be in above last call. So I'm with Carrie. I'm with Carrie at 8. And that is for each. Imp says out. So I have to mark them now. Sold. And they will go to Carrie Ann at 8. Carrie Ann, I just need to know if you want 1 or 2. One is looking like to the side and one's straight ahead with his mouth open. You got them at 8. Sorry, Lori, have to be above that last call. And Carrie Ann says she will take both of those. Aren't those cute? It was really hard, I tell you, to pick out what I was going to purchase because, like I said, it was a cash or check. Now, I don't know why they take a check from somebody these days, but it's cash or check, and only. But if I could have used my card, my debit card, wouldn't let me use my debit card. I mean, it's right out of my bank. It's in my bank. It's my debit card. Don't know. I guess they didn't want to pay the fees. For like, what is it? The charge that the card does. But you do it like every place else does. Charge the person for using that card. I never did that in my business because I considered it a convenience to my patients. But and I just bent over, basically. I just took it. So congratulations to Miss Carrie Ann on that. And next ones. Okay. I'm going to set this over here so I can get to it a little easier. Now, I wasn't sure how to sell these, so I'm going to sort of leave it up to you guys on how I do this because there are 7 of them, and I have no problem selling all 7 of them together, which is fine. But they're the little flat bunnies. Like this would be one set. If I sold them, like in different sets, you'd get a boy and a girl, basically. This one does have a magnet. And I was saying on the preview, it'd be cool to put the magnet on it. I didn't even realize that one of them had a magnet. The other one does not have a magnet. So I can sell them like this. Like, let's say, like, for instance, like Imp. If she was at work and she was, she had one of those metal filing cabinets. You put a magnet on it like that, and they would stick to your cabinet. Killing me, talk. Aren't they cute? So I can do them in sets. Like that would be one set. And then I'd have another set. And then the last one would be a set of 3 because they're small. They're smaller than the others. Then you get these. So what do y'all think? Should I put all 7 together or sell them gingerbread bunnies? Yes. Should I put all 7 of them together or sell them in 3 separate lots? I did pay individual for them, but I think they would be cute in how at least getting a boy and a girl. But then the last lot would have 3 in it, like 2 babies and 1 teenager like one. Let me know in the chat what you think. Does it matter? Do you want all 7 of them in one group or do you want them separate? That would give, it would let 3 people have a chance of getting, or maybe a couple, sets if others want a set. Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll start them out. Let's try that. Let's try that. And we'll see how it goes. And we'll do them $8 a set. How's that? Does that sound all right? Yeah, I think that'll work price-wise where I gave for them. So like one set boy, girl. And then I have another set, boy, girl. And then I have the set of the little. Now these are smaller. Those bigger ones are like 3.5 inches on those. And the smaller ones are like 2.5 inches. But you'd get a boy and girl. And you would get one that's more middle size. It's 3 inches. And then you'd get a 3-inch one in the 3-piece set. So boy, girl sets and the 3-piece set is what we're at. And I am with Imp at 8. Oh, Linda's in at 9. Get my last call on that. And she did it there again. She did just an absolutely wonderful job. Now, the difference in the 2 sets of boy, girl, one boy's green, one in one set, and the other boy is blue. What I mean by that is his little painting icing on his arms, and this one it is blue, and this one it is green. So you'd have to let me know blue or green on those, and then the other one is just the 3-piece set. Whoops, I almost dropped it. I think the little boys are, the little girls pink or purple on this one, a little yellow boy and a little blue boy. But this is just the 3-piece set. And then the others, you can let me know whether you want blue or green. I'm going to go ahead and put my last call in. Oh, Imp said out, so it'll automatically be sold then to Linda Imbus. And Linda, just let me know whether you want the 3-piece set, the blue. This one we're calling blue because the little boy has the blue icing, but you also get the little girl, and she has pink icing. And this little boy has and the blue one has the magnet, and then the other little set is green. And you'd have to add magnets to the back. And the back is just like a little open hole. You just put a magnet right over top of that. Ouch. And she's going to take them all. Let me write those down, and that is at 9. I'm going to Linda Imbus. I'll lay these. Congratulations. You know what? I'm going to lay those right up in there. They look cute in that little cart, that wooden cart. I've already sold the cart though, but they look cute setting up in there. All right, now we have the green hand. This is something I think I've had it in a sale before. Can't remember. If I did, it's been a while back. It says, "Happy anniversary, Paul and Joan. Love, Mom and Alfred. 4/8/74." And they just sort of wrote that in. So 1974. Little green hand dish. Looks like it's got, where they didn't get quite enough glaze there. The glaze is sort of swirly on it. But maybe they wanted it that way. I don't know. Let me get a start going here. And, whoops. Who chopped off the jolly green giant's hands? I don't know. Who's the Jolly Green Giant? Did I miss something? Oh, haha, this. Ah, I get it now. Got little grapes back here. Could be peas, beans, but cute little dish. I've sold these in many different colors. Black hands, the pink hands, white hands, now green. You're looking at about 6.5 inches. Ho, 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 green giant. But I thought that would be cute. Put a little grass in there, set a little bunny or some eggs or something, or just do some of those, what are those called? They're like multiples, eggs, and just put them in there and have a dish. You just sit there and eat them, because I know I would. Jelly beans. These are jelly bean hands. Skittle hands, jelly bean hands. I think I'd rather them be, do I want them to be the little malt ball eggs or jelly beans? Either one of those, but maybe prefer jelly beans. Judy would fill it with jelly beans. Yep. He had a son. Yeah, I remember. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that until you said that. He did have a son. His son cut his hands off. Family argument. And he lost a hand or two. Watch too many commercials. I don't have any interest in this little piece here. I'm going to put it down here and set it right over here. My mind took a left turn at Albuquerque. Oh, I snorted just a little bit. Sorry. Okay, got a couple of wooden pieces. Let me find them on here. They will be a choice between the two. Just little extra pieces that you just stick in little places, I like picking up these kind of little pieces. Sometimes these, like I always say, sometimes these little pieces can make all the difference. They can just really set a display off. Let's see if I can find where I wrote it down. Goodness gracious. Oh, here it is. So this here, it is not, these are not anything like big and exciting. Well, that's sort of exciting, I guess, because they're really cute. What is that? Hang on, guys. I can't do multiple things right now for some reason. Not multiple what do you call it? Functioning, multiple, whatever you call it. But it is, they're stinking cute no matter what. It's the little egg cup. Little guy in the top hat. He is 4 inches tall. I had one of those little rabbits, those little bunnies standing up in it. But you could put a little decorative egg. So that one is one of the choices. Oh, let me get and then look at this little guy. They're starting at $4. I mean, my goodness, $4. That's a good. Look, he's walking his little chicks. And he's on wheels. And they work. I don't know who made them. But they're just cute. I just picked them up. I thought, yay, yeah, that'll work. Look at those bunnies' ears. Yep. It's cute. Just cute as can be. Aren't they just cute? I mean, just there was even at that ceramic sale, there was a train, a bunny train. I wish I could have got it, but God, I spent so much at that sale. I just couldn't do anymore. I was like, my goodness, there's a month's food. That's my month's food bill. Damn. Now I got to starve. Oh, shoot. That's hilarious. This little guy was, how tall was he now? Uh, got myself all riled up. About 4 inches. And this one here is almost 6 inches. I am going to get my last call ready. So they're nice size. Cutie patooties. I'm with Gail at 4. I really like this one too. I mean, just really cool. But I had set one of those little rabbits that I'm going to be doing next in the top of this one. Because, you know, you don't always have to put an egg in them. So last call. Market sold. And congratulations. Which one would you like? The egg holder or the rabbit on wheels? I like them both. I like them both. I think they're cool. She wants them both, then congratulations. Cutie patooties. And then I got some really cool postcards today too, some old ones. So this is just a bag of little bunnies. I don't know how old they are. They're just little pom-pom bunnies with felt. And apparently they were stuck to something, a little card maybe, because they all have that same little paper on the bottom of them. These are about, 2¼ inches tall. There's the white one. So there's 3 white ones and 3 pink ones. And a lady had these in her booth, and I just picked them up because I thought they were cute. But I had set one of them just like right in top of there like that. I just thought it was cute. And let's give it a start. And you will get all 6 of them for $8. We will do the 6 of them at $8. Yeah. And you get, I think, like 3 white and 3 pink. Just some cutie patooties to add to little displays. Maybe if you just do a little basket with an like a real egg in it, or a Cadbury egg, and then add a little rabbit to it would be cute. I know my mom, when we were all younger, she made baskets for like even some of my cousins and stuff because we went there a lot. And it would just be a small little basket with maybe just a single little candy egg and some little thing in it, you know. which was really cool. Small bag of bunnies. Let me lay those over there. Do choice. I'm going to do choice on these. Bunny and egg hunt. Yep. These are going to have a start. Almost right. I almost typed start call instead. I just wanted to put start, but I thought for a minute there I'd put last call. So these are going to be $10 each. They're really cute. Very, very cute. Let me find right. Do with him. What I do with you. There you are. On the next page. We're just about done. I think there's only a couple more things. Well, the postcards. There's 3 different lots of postcards. So got a little white bunny and a little brown bunny. The little brown bunny is about 3.5 inches tall, and the little white bunny is about 5 inches. So this one here got a little yellow bow on him. He's a cutie. He's not marked or anything on the bottom. This is one I got at an antique mall. And then this one is one I bought at that ceramic sale. Does that say sale on it or anything? No, I thought it did there for a minute. And he's even got a little porcelain rose on him. So about 5 inches and just a little over, what was that? 3 something. 3 1/4, 3 3/4, almost 4 inches. And it is choice, so you can have the brown or the white. These would be great to sit. He could be nestled down in the grass in a basket, would be really cute. This one as well. Very cute. The fronts, bottoms, and backs. $10 choice on these. Imp is at 10. These are really nice ones. This one looks like smiling. He's good. They did whoever painted him. I'd say somebody painted him. Did a good job. Getting my last call in. Last call's in, and we're going to mark that sold to Imp. I just need to know if you want white or brown or both. White, brown, or both. They're both very cute. Brown bunny. Okay, so that leaves the white one still available. If anyone's interested, it'll be $10, number 32. $10, number 32. Just type in 32 and you can have it at the $10. And congratulations, Imp. He's a cutie patootie. He already looks like he's all nestled down, doesn't it? Like just gonna jump out and pounce something. Set him right there with that. And then I have these little tin eggs. They do have the little ribbon hanger on them. And we're going to oh, that'll be so cool. And then you just pull apart and look, it's got like a plastic insert in this side, which I love because it makes it so easy to snap it shut. But then if you just put your, just put your fingernail in there or whatever, just pull it apart, it just comes apart easily, but they still snap really well. It says made in Taiwan on the little gold sticker on the bottom. So I'm guessing probably 80s, 90s on these as well. The egg itself is, how tall would you call that? About three and a half inches top to bottom. And then it's got the same scene on both sides. Those would be so cute. Hanging or hanging on the doorknobs or even on dresser knobs or just anywhere you want to hang them. Just as cute as can be. And they are, oops, I forgot to put the start in. How did I do these? Oh, these are together. You get both of them. And they are starting out at $8. And you get the pair. $8 and you get the pair. Cool. They 10. Got that litho on them, marked made in Taiwan. So I'm guessing probably the 80s on them. They're really pretty. Look at the little chicks on the bottom. Flowers, butterflies, and tulips. They got it all. Get my last call ready. Give it a second here. If no one else comes in, I'm going to punch that last call in. Last call is in. And we're going to mark that sold. To Miss Linda for the $8. Congratulations. And I'll set these back here. Linda's other pieces. Now I'm going to do some vintage postcards. There are 4 in each pack. And I have 3 sets of 4. And you're going to get all 4 of them in one lot. And so what I'm going to do is get my start in. And they're going to start at $15. So what does that make them? Right, or like what? Less than $4. Yeah, because 4 times 4 would be 16. Yeah, so less than $4 a piece. These are all. This is every one of these I'm going to show you right now. I'll give you the dates, show you the backs, and tell you the lot number. These are all 4 of these are going to be from lot number 1. And this one here got the little kids gathering the chicks for Easter. It is a Tux postcard. And it is from 1924 is when they sent it. Now it's a much older, I think, card than that. Let's see up here if we can find a date. Art published to Their Majesty the King and Queen. So it's when they had a king and a queen in England, because it says printed in England. And so that's one of them. This one is also been dated 1924 on the back there again. It is in the same series as the one I just showed you. Look at that. Look at those little girls having, is that cookies or something? Maybe, and the rabbits there, little tulips. Also a Tux postcard. And right over here, printed in England. Majesty the King and Queen. And then it looks like they dated the top of it up there, 1924, because it's not really got a postmarks on those. This one here is postmarked 1907. Here's the little girl. This is the back. These are all lot number 1. And then this one here has the eggs with all, look at those little chicks coming out of that broken egg. And then this is the back. Good to see you all again today. Now I'm going to do, just to remind you, I'm going to do the sale Easter after this. The items I showed in other sales, and there's some cute ones. So that's lot number 1. Lot number 2 is this one here, gold foiled, postmarked 1909. And there's this one, postmarked 1909. And then this one, postmarked, sometimes hard to tell what the postmark is. Denver, March the 24th, 12. So maybe 2000 or 1912, maybe. Postmark on that, guessing. And then this one is postmarked 2000 or 1911. Love the handwriting on this. Wait till y'all see it. Oh my goodness. Reminds me of my first husband's handwriting a lot. He had very calligraphy-like handwriting, beautiful handwriting. My oldest son did not get that, but my youngest one did. So that's lot number 2. And then lot number 3, this one is 1906. Now this is a real photo, really cute, real photo of these little kittens in the basket. And this is the back. And I think that says 1906 on the back of it. And this one is postmarked, can't see it. I think 1912. And I like the muted. All these are the muted colored ones with that cat one. This all comes together. I love the muted colors. Real Victorian-y looking, you know. Really like This is lot number 3. 1916. Whoops, goes this way. This is the back. 1916. And then this one is dated on the front, says copyright 1909. It is not postmarked on the back. But it's that real, so it reminds me of black and whites, but these are more of the like tans and creams. Really pretty. I mean, just like really, really pretty. I like those a lot. And that is that lot there. The little kittens. That's lot number 3. So I'm going to get my last call ready to go in. I'm with Gail at 15. So the number 3 I just showed you. I'm not going to show that one again, but I will go back to number 1 real quick. It's the one that has the children, the little ones in it, and looks like these two centered. These are tucks, which is a really good. People collect those. That's number 1. Number 2 is, if I can pick it up, more of your like gold foil pieces. And then the rabbit. And then these rabbits. And this one. That's number 2. And happy Easter. Good night, Imp. Last call went in, and we're going to mark that. Oops. I'll just leave it. Sold. Sold. And then, Gail, I just need to know what set you want. Or sets. You can take as many as you want. I mean, that makes them less than $4 each, which is really a good price on, which would be, always would be considered Victorian. They're over 100 years old. Just let me know you want set 1, 2, or 3. A sold. A sold. That's funny. Congratulations. One and three. 1 and 3. Okay. I'll put these over here to the side. No problem. Put your name on 1. Chicken sounds good. Are you frying it, Gail? Are you frying chicken? How are you making your chicken, girl? So I have this lot left, and it is lot number 2. If anybody is interested in it, it's number 43. And it is this one here, 1911, the gold foiled ones. I think this is 1912. I think it's got a 12. And then 1909. It's like he's went and collected the eggs from the hens. And this one here is 1909. Ooh, girl, that sounds good. I like baked chicken. I like baked potatoes. I like veggies. If you hear me coming knocking. All right. Let's see what else I have over here. I think that was everything. So I'm going to go back over the stuff that did not sell real quick, and it's just going to be a flat price and a number. You have to put not the price. Please put the number so I know which one you want. And then I'm going to go over the pieces that that I had from previous sales. And we'll start with this one. This one did not sell. This is the silk organza embroidered round pillow, 1920s, 1930s dates on them. And it's $14 number 2. $14 number 2. If I remember right, I think it was about 12 inches wide. $14 number 2. Really, really pretty with all the embroidery on it. I had one of these still available at $12. It is the little baby flower. It's $12 number 15. Now it is what did I say, about 3 some inches tall. Sometimes I can remember 3.5, and then across wise you're looking right around 3.5 as well. $12 number 15 on this little guy. And then little bag of bunnies were $8 number 17. $8 number 17. And then the little green hands, the little green hand dish is $10 number 22. Oh my gosh, Gail, my goodness. Homemade hot fudge. Oh my goodness. Now I have these left. These are absolutely, guys, these are so stinking cute. I have 4 of them available. They're $20 each. And it is the little fairies with the little wings with the glitter. This is the one that number 25. $20, number 25. This one here is the green. It is $20, number 27. This one here is $20. It's number 26. Now, if anybody is thinking, oh, I'd like to have all those, but I don't want to tell you that. You can, if you're willing to buy them all, we can, you can make an offer on them. And then the last one here is the little fairy with the mushroom. Love it. And it is number 28. If you bought them all, that would be like $80. 20, 40, 60, 80. And if you want them all, I can do a bundle on them and do instead of 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, yeah. Instead of 80, do 65 on the whole set. That is $15 off. It's like getting one almost free. So yeah, if anybody is interested in that, just put in the number 50 and I will bundle those for the $65 instead of it being $80. Susan Romy 2. I think the pillow. Yes. I will put your name on that, Susan. Let me mark that off my list. Okay, so the fairies, if you bought them all in a group, you'd put in the number 50. They would be $65 for the 4 pieces instead of 80. That would save you, like I said, $15 on the set. Bag of flowers. These $12. I'm going to mark this bag of flowers to $10. $10. Number 30. $10, number 30. There is 3 of the burgundy roses and 2 of the pink. And believe that they are from the 80s. $10, number 30 on those. The little white rabbit with the big yellow bow is $10, number 32. $10, number 32. For this one, it was like 5. Like around 5 inches tall. $10, number 32. I have the big, well, bigger than the other ones were. The little thumper Bonnie, number 36. It's $8. It is 3 inches tall. $8, number 36. And I have Linda Imbus for number 36 in first, Maria. And then that last set of postcards that I just showed is still available. It's the gold foiled ones. I think the newest one in here is probably 1912, but they're really nice postcards. $15, number 43 on those. Okay. And then last but not least was the spun glass horses with the hooks on them to hang them. I have green, pink, and blue with the bag of flowers. Number 30. Okay. So I have the blue, the green. I was selling them individually for $10. I think I'm just going to lot them all together because, man, they're so fragile. I'd just soon put them together and ship them just one time to one person if anybody wants them. These are the 3 that are not broke. The red one is just like this one, except I broke the long, skinny stem off of it. So that made them $40. I'm going to do all of them for $25. If anybody is interested in them, I will do, and that's because that red one is broke, but I'm still going to send it to you. That is this one, and that is right there. Oh, I just crazy glued it back on. And it's number 45 for 25, and you get all the horses. The red, remember, it has the broken stem, but all the rest of them are in great condition. This is blown spun glass horses. I believe they are from the 70s for everything I could look up and what I could find on them. That is about the best date I can date them by what I found online. And everything at this estate sale, everything was older pieces. It was like really not a bunch of new stuff at all. It was unreal. I mean, everything was nice. And now I'm going to show some pieces. I haven't even wrote them down or anything, so we're going to do this as we go along. I'm going to show some pieces that Pat, did I tell you I put you down on the flowers, and thank you very much. I forgot. I don't know if I said that or I just seen you say it and I write it down. So let me show you what I have. First, I'm going to show you a piece that you've never seen. But it has a defect, but some people don't care. And I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if this one had a defect on it, but I'm going to show it to you. It is a bird. It is an older, a way older piece. It has, what is that? A parrot or a parakeet? This here, I missed you. This is, God, I can't think. Porcelain. Oh my gosh. This is a porcelain, like bisque that has been painted with the blue. And it, if you see right here, there's a line. Didn't see it when I picked it up, but it is very cute. And it has this little clip on the bottom of it that you would clip it to wherever you wanted to hang it. It is a metal clip on the bottom. Let's try to see if it said anything. But I bought this quite a long time ago, and I just never put it on because it was broke. And I thought, dang it, I hate that. But it's going to be $10. If anybody would like the bird, and it's number 46. Carol is going to take number 46. Gotta move my little fairies over here. Beep, beep. Thank you, Miss Carol. I've got you down for the little bird there. Little toothpick holder. I know I've had it in a sale before. I have no idea who makes it. I did see one in an antique mall. They were asking $18 for it. We will not be doing that here today. This one is going to be, whoops, $12, and it's number 48. $12, number 48. He's just really, really cute. Oh, well, thanks for staying, Gail. And save me some chicken. Let me write that down so I don't forget it. So the rabbit toothpick holder. See you next Sunday. I'll have some more goodies. Might do some Christmas, might do some Halloween. Got some really cool different things. Yeah. Okay, no one on that one. Let me set that over here. This is a ceramic hand-painted Easter egg. It's going to be $8, number 49. $8, number 49. It's about the size of an emu egg, I would say. Not an ostrich, but 4.5 inches. Is emus about that size? I don't know. I mean, like a large, it's a large egg. Got a hand painted, $8. And I'm calling it Kathy because Kathy is the one who painted it. It's number 49. This piece here, rabbit on egg. Let me write that down. It is going to be $10, and it's number 51. $10, number 51. Now, if any of these pieces has a crack or a chip or something, I'll tell you about it. If I don't mention it, it doesn't have it. There's nothing wrong with this piece. I'll give you a measurement on it, though, because it's a bigger piece. It's about 6.5 inches tall and 6 inches wide. It's double-sided. It's like that thin, or you could set it in a windowsill, you know, on a really neat thin shelf. Imp's back. I got you down for that, Imp. Now here is some what do you call this? Wool. There's 2 pieces of garland here. And let me see if I can untangle it, sort of, kind of. Well, we're not going to worry about untangling it now. I can't remember how long they were, but pretty good lengthwise. I'm just going to sell them both together for $10. Wool ball, number 52, for $10. These are great to do for Easter. There's quite a bit, and the little balls move, so you can adjust them to whatever you want them to, wherever you want them to set. But and I will untangle them, put them in separate bags, and do all that jazz, so they don't get tangled back together. Carol Bloom, I have you down for 52. Thank you very much. They're really cute. They're not old or anything like that, but when you're doing a display, sometimes they just, you know, they look really, really cute with it. Now, this bag here you're going to get the whole bag. It's got 4 of these little hand-painted eggs in it. And it had, look at this duck. This is a Japan duck. Really neat. And then there are, let's see if I can get them out here. These little, I don't know where these came from, but I probably out of a basket or out of a box or something I bought. But these 4, I don't think they're real old either, but they are just really cute to put it in a basket or something. But the money is in the little duck. It is an old Chenille pipe cleaner Japan piece. Probably a $30 or $40 piece to somebody. But it is going to be, it's going to be $15. And it is number 54. And it is the bag with the duck and the eggs. And it's $15. That duck alone is everything. I mean, my gosh. And it's double-sided. It's got both of its eyes. It's got everything. I mean, it's cute. But it is an older one. It's a little faded. The blue is, but not horrible. I think it'd be great in a little basket. Amy and Chuck. Stand that up right there. Okay, I will do that. I will do that. This here is so cool. Now, there again, it's not old. It says made in China, not for food use. Food consumption of this vessel may be harmful. Not a toy. Yeah, but look how stinking cute it is. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's just cute. That's all there is to it. Right about, we're looking at about 7.5 inches tall and across from bunny butt to bunny butt. It's about 7.5 inches. Really cool. Would make a great little Easter centerpiece with all the goodies and everything in there. And it is going to be $12. I think last sale, I think I had 15 or 16 maybe on it. $12, number 53. Really cute. Reminds me of Fitz and Floyd a lot. I mean, it's just really, really cute. It is not Fitz and Floyd, but it sure does remind me of it. Very cute. $12, number 53 on that one. I'm going to set that one back over here. $53 is going to Marie. Maria. I love that song. Let me. Going to the next pieces here. Have the little, what did I get on him? There it went. Have the little hobo bunny. He is $6 and he's number 56. $6, number 56. Amp. And then this little bunny here, she's so cute. She got her little paintbrushes. She's going to paint some Easter eggs. Do not know who makes her, but she is a nice one. Got that sort of, satiny like bisque to her. She's not real rough like some of that bisque can be. Porcelain piece. She is $8 and she's number 55. She's just a cutie patootie. $8, number 55. Put that over there for you. Carol took number 55. Congratulations, guys. I appreciate this. This little girl here, oh, so stinking cute. She is a little belle. She is an older piece. She's got the spaghetti and everything all the way around her. I'm guessing probably a 1950s by the way she's dressed and that old spaghetti and all that kind of stuff. She's got the little gold heart with the little flowers on it, little bonnet top here with the gold and the flowers on it as well. Don't see anything broken off or anything on her. She's just really cute. She is going to be $10 and she's number 58. $10. Number 58. She stayed for more bunnies. You know I did. Okay. Yeah. This is a piece of Beatrix Potter I had left. I do have, I believe, the original box that this goes in. This is Tom Kitten chasing a butterfly. It is a little ornament. Very cute. It's a mini. He is $10. He's number 57. Tom Kitten. Number 57. I can't remember if I gave the number after I did that. Can't resist the bunny. I can't resist the bunny. Okay. Whoop. Oh, ladybug. Ladybugs. This one is marked Napier on the back. It is this little silver plate dish. It's tarnished. It needs some cleaning, but it's got these little bunnies up here on the top. Really cute piece. It is, let me write this down. $10, number 59. $10, number 59. I don't even remember what I was asking for half the stuff. I just know, I'm trying to I got to let some of it go. Don't have room to hang on to everything. $10, number 59. Really cute. And I think that will clean up very easily. because if y'all notice, like right up here, you see that? That's just where I took a little jewelry cleaner to make sure that would come off. And if you would like it and you want me to do that, I can take a little jewelry and you just put it on there. It comes right off. Yeah. So $10, number 59. Yes. You mean the ones that you like? I have some small ones. It depends on how tall you need it. I do. I felt like I had one. I just set out there. Oh, bye, Linda. Thanks for being here. I'll get your invoice and everything out to you tomorrow. Tomorrow evening at some point, everybody will get their invoices. So I'll set this back to the side. And then I think this I got 2 more things. And then that's going to be it. Let's see. Let's do this. Sam, did I get the? Yes. You got. I think, Maria. Let me check and make sure. You got the ceramic basket with the bunnies on the handles. Is that the one you're talking about? This one here? You got it. This is the basket you got. Mm-hmm. Hold the fishing pole. Yeah, I think I do, Judy. I'll set one back for you. Trying to think, because you got Mr. Fisher, the little fishing frog. I remember that. That's Mr. Jeremy Fisher. Yes, I have one that will go on nicely. I'll put that back for you. Okay, the last pieces I have. I think they're like, I want to say that. I think I gave like $4 for it or something like that. I believe, if I remember right. So yeah, I'll just hold it back, and then when you get a box, I'll put it in there. So you're going to get both of these. Look at these. These are Mexico, right here on the bottom. These are so cool. I don't have mine. Do I have it? Can I reach it? That's the biggest question. There it is. See if I can do this. Whoops. Gonna try. Gotta turn that out just a little bit. And then I'll try to hold these. But they have that like neon like colors that glow under black light, They really cool. One's pink, one is orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say, but really neat, hand painted bird. This one has the horse. You're going to get them both, $12 for the pair. These are really cool. They're paper mache, really neat, signed by the artist. Both of them are. The orange one is signed here, and the pink one signed here. $12 for the pair. Number 61. Very colorful, nice and bright. Those are ones that I would even probably leave setting out after Easter on one of those little egg. I say that and I'm like, hey, I got one of those little egg things. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, goodness gracious. It's not very strong anymore, I guess. But like one of these little egg holders like that. You could just leave them setting up like this in a curio cabinet. They'd be really pretty. But yeah. The eggs, you get both the eggs for $12. If you want these are $3 a piece. I have 3 of them available. So I have I like to keep one of them. So I have 2 available that, you know, if you'd like. Hi, Maria, California thrifter. I am doing great. I am doing just great. Did I tell you the number on these 61? I can't remember that. Yeah, that or not. I just don't remember anything. And then this piece here is a little Russ piece from made in Taiwan, probably 80s, 90s. One of those little, I call them icing, because it looks like an ice cake, you know? I think they're really cute. Little trinket. This is $8. If anybody's interested in it, $8. It's number 60. Good night, Maria. Thanks for being here. See you later. Remember, next week, got Victorian Santas. Going to have a little bit of Christmas, and I might have some Halloween in there. I just can't even think. There's going to be a set of the bark cloth curtains. A couple more of those pillows, and will be available. Ribbon or ribbon lace. Just, yeah. Sell on Easter. Yeah. Yeah. It's not until afternoon. You know, I figured everybody by then would be done with church and all that, and have a lunch with their family or whatever, and be back home by that time. So the icing egg, $8, number 60. Because after church and that, what else is there to do? I mean, besides you have dinner and an Easter egg hunt. You know, so might as well have something to do after that. After the kids drive you all crazy, gonna need something. I think that was the last piece, guys. That was the last piece I believe I had out. That was already sold. Yeah, I think so. Mind you of a sugared egg. Yeah, like a sugared egg. The ones that have the sugared eggs that have the icing on them, you know, the decorating with all that. That's what that reminds me of. It's really, really cool. You play games all afternoon? Well, you better game your way this way. I'm just kidding. You have fun. You have fun. I'll probably have well, I'm going to have the Victorian Santa in there. Just FYI, that is already planned. I've done pulled items for next week's sale. Some of the items. So that one is definitely in there. But thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate it so, so much. And I will see you next Sunday, which is April the 5th, Easter. Goodness gracious, why can't I turn my phone on? I wanted to look at something real. Well, dang it. What am I looking for? There it is. Yeah. Yeah. It's also Blake's, my nephew's birthday. And then, all right, April the 12th. Everybody bring cake. This is serious now. Everybody bring cake and wine. It's my birthday on April the 12th. And yes, I will be having a sale on my birthday. So nephew on next Sunday, and then my birthday and my niece's birthday on next Sunday, the following Sunday on the 12th. She was born on my birthday. Okay. Anything that was left over after the sale, y'all can always email me to this email address right here. You can leave it in the chat. Now I check that chat below. Oh, for probably next 3 or 4 days, I'll check it on and off. Your best bet is to email me. I check that every day, probably 3 or 4 times a day. Yeah, bring deep pockets on the 12th. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it's my birthday. I'll be my last 50 anything. I'll be 59. That's my last 50 anything before I flip over into the next one. Party favor, streamers, you know, all that good jazz. Need all that. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Easter. I will get all your invoices out to you by tomorrow evening at some point. And I never know, because I never know what's going to happen through the day. And then I start packing boxes, and it takes me like 4 or 5 hours, I guess, to pack boxes. It's tomorrow. That's right. It is. It's the 30th. I knew that. I'll be 56 tomorrow. Well, I'm going to be 59. I wish I was 56. No, I don't. I'd still be in a place I didn't want to be. So, no. Well, part of it anyway. But join me next week. No. See y'all later. Bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thank you so much. And happy, happy birthday, Robin. Your package is in St. Paul. Why did it go all the way there? Telling you. Driving me crazy. I've got a couple of them saying I have a couple of them that's still saying I still have them. And I do not. I do not have them. They are gone. Let me see if I can find this up here. There it is. All right. I'm going to see y'all next Sunday. Bye for now. Bye, guys.